Hello, everyone, and welcome to TTG's webinar with Tourism New Brunswick. I am Maddie Barber, the Special Products Editor at TTG Media. I'm joined today by Flora Gassier-Sintra, who is the Travel Trade Market Development Specialist for Europe and Cruise at Tourism New Brunswick. So thank you for joining, Flora.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. During this webinar, we're going to be sharing all the New Brunswick essential destination information, as well as its unique selling points, best activities and attractions for different types of clients, such as adventurers, culture vultures, and families. Also going to talk about all the exciting events and festivals that the destination offers, as well as some accommodation suggestions for you to make to your clients. Then right at the end of the webinar, Flora is going to be sharing what agent support Tourism New Brunswick is offering you right now. So that includes marketing advice, selling tips, and any booking incentives that might be happening at the moment. But a few questions to set the scene. Flora, what are the key holiday destinations within New Brunswick if agents aren't that familiar with the destination?
Well, I would say that every road leads to wonder in New Brunswick. New Brunswick really features 5 beautiful scenic drives, and each filled with its own distinctness and bold personality and a vast array of experiences that visitors can enjoy. So you have the Fundy Coastal Drive with its rugged coastline in the south of New Brunswick. This 460 kilometers drive leads you on a breathtaking voyage along the wild bay of Fundy coastline. It's also home of the world's highest tides, and you can experience this phenomenon at the Hopewell Rocks, where you can walk the ocean floor, and 6 hours later, you can just jump on a kayak and just kayak the rocks. Then you will have the Acadian Coastal Drive on the East Coast. It takes you into the heart of the rich, spirited, and historic Acadian culture, the very destination of the joie de vivre. This coast is just a celebration of sandy beaches, warm hospitality, and beautiful destination. I would say the third one is the Appalachian Range route in the Northwest. This route will make you find yourself just at the top of the world. This region will have you hiking, biking, and paddling through 400 million years old mountain. Here, being outdoors is just a way of life. And you know what? You will even be able to top it off with campfire tales told under the stars. Then along the Miramichi River route in the center of New Brunswick, just let the gentle river set the path. Miramichi is well known for its world-class salmon fishing. Finally, the fifth scenic drive is the River Valley. Well, I would say sit back, relax, and just go with the flow. This drive is a romantic combination of inspiring landscapes and rich culture. Bring your camera to capture the Grand Falls Gorge, one of the New Brunswick best kept secrets. And along the majestic St. John River in the southwest of Miramichi, just don't forget to discover my city, my treasure, Fredericton, the capital city of New Brunswick.
Fantastic, thank you. And which airport would be the best one to fly into if a client is doing a fly drive? And what are the journey and transfer times like to the main destinations?
So New Brunswick is on the east coast of Canada and is part of what we call the Atlantic Canada, which is composed of 4 provinces: New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland and Labrador, and Prince Edward Island. So New Brunswick is really in the centerpiece of the overall region bordering Nova Scotia, Quebec, PEI via the Confederation Bridge, and we also border the United States via the state of Maine. So it makes us very accessible to travelers coming in through air getaways, on cruises, and also via rail programs. So regarding our airports, we have 4 airports: Fredericton, Moncton, St. John, and Bathurst. We don't have direct international flight coming from the UK. Our closest international airport will be Halifax in Nova Scotia, Montreal, or Quebec. From UK to the Atlantic Canada, it would be like a 6-hour flight. Then to give you an idea, from Halifax to Fredericton, it's like a 50-minute flight. From Halifax to Moncton, it is a 2-hour drive. From Quebec to Fredericton, it's a 6-hour drive. And from Portland, Maine to Fredericton, it will be like a 5-hour drive.
Okay, great. And once these clients arrive in New Brunswick, what might a typical itinerary look like for them? I know it depends on their interests, but can you kind of give me an overview of what a typical New Brunswick itinerary might look like?
So I would say there is no typical itinerary, as it will definitely depend on your interests, as you just said, but there is something for everyone in New Brunswick and also for every comfort level if we want to refer to outdoor experiences. However, we are well known as the home of the world's highest tides in our spectacular Bay of Fundy. So I'm going to talk about an itinerary of the Bay of Fundy for today's webinar, just to give you a taste of New Brunswick. So a typical Bay of Fundy itinerary will be the following. We would start our journey in the seaside resort town of St. Andrews on the southern part of New Brunswick. So it's a charming resort town watched over by the historic and grand Algonquin Resort with excellent accommodations and restaurant options. You'll be able to embark on a vessel to spot the whales and just get closer to the sea's greatest creatures. You'll enjoy shopping in the historic downtown to find that unique treasure made by local artists and artisans, and just stroll along the Kingsbury Garden, which is a multi-award winning horticultural masterpiece. You might want to also drive on the ocean floor to Minister Island at low tide to visit the historic summer home of Sir William Van Horn, who created Canada's National Railway. Then continue your journey and just discover a collection of islands at the mouth of the Bay of Fundy. I would also ask someone, I would always ask someone like, okay, so many people can say they have gone island hopping in the Mediterranean, Caribbean, or the South Pacific, but how many can say they have hopped the islands, the Isles of Fundy? Seriously. So the Fundy Isles are a timeless experience, a world apart from the mainland, yet just a ferry ride away. They are composed of 3 islands, which are Campobello Island, Gramanan Island, and Deer Island. Then continuing our journey along the Bay of Fundy, St. John is Canada's oldest incorporated city on the beautiful Bay of Fundy. The delightful port architecture makes a perfect backdrop to stroll along Market Square, watching the cruise ships dock at the harbor and taking in the fine restaurants, galleries, and shops along the way. And don't miss the St. John City Market, which is the oldest continuous farmers market in North America. Then you will be able to find the blend of the great outdoors so close to the city life by exploring the Fundy coastline. So this must-do drive will introduce you to the sea caves of St. Martin's, the spectacular Fundy Trail Parkway, and Fundy National Park. They collectively create a world-class signature destination area. So just lace up your hiking boots or take your mountain bike and just explore the trails. You will even be able to jump on the kayak or a Zodiac boat and just enjoy this must-see wonder. Along your way, discover also the Hooper Rocks. They are like nothing else in the world. So every day, twice a day, 160 billion tons of seawater flows in and out of the Bay of Fundy. So perhaps this is the place where the power of the Bay of Fundy Tide is most impressive. And finally, just finish your Bay of Fundy tour in Moncton, hub of the Maritimes, where you will be able to enjoy restaurants, art galleries, festivals, wineries, breweries, and so much more. So if your clients are looking for seafood, outdoor activities, and whale watching, it takes center stage here in the Fundy Shore, between charming hotels, B&Bs, cozy chalet, campground, unique experiences. You will satisfy all the desire of your customer. So yes, that was just a little taste of what NB can offer. And just don't forget that we have 5 scenic drives, and that was just one of them.
All right, fantastic. So I've actually been to the Hopewell Rocks and I can confirm they're amazing. I walked down to the sea floor. It's a fantastic experience. Definitely recommend it. So the next question is about building New Brunswick into a wider Canadian holiday itinerary. Do you have any tips for actually doing that, for how agents can build New Brunswick into a larger Canadian itinerary if clients wanted to visit other destinations in Canada?
Yes, so as we don't have like direct international flights, I would think of Halifax in Nova Scotia being part of the itinerary. So your clients could get a taste of the Atlantic Canada. You'll get like direct flights from UK to Halifax, and then it is just a 2-hour drive to Moncton, the hub of the Maritimes, as it is situated in great proximity to the 2 most diverse coastline in New Brunswick. So the Bay of Fundy with its rocky cliffs and high tides, and the Acadian coast with its white sand and warm beaches. So you could easily get to Prince Edward Island from Moncton via the Confederation Bridge. It is less than an hour drive. New Brunswick could be also well combined with any other provinces, such as the province of Quebec, just a 3-hour drive to Edmundston, or a 6-hour drive to Fredericton, the capital city of New Brunswick. And from Portland, as previously mentioned, that would be a 5-hour drive. I guess New Brunswick can be easily combined into a wider Canadian holiday itinerary, or even for a standalone itinerary.
Okay, and I know we've heard a few of New Brunswick selling points already, but what would you say are New Brunswick's kind of unique selling points if agents are going to pick out some particular angles to talk to their clients about?
Well, I think I will just go with like, okay, let's do a top 5. So first, I would say the Hooper Rocks in the Belfundy, you will be able to experience the highest tides in the world. Number 2, I would say the whale watching and wildlife viewing. So you will be able to spot some of the rarest whales in the world, such as the tide whale and even the finback, the second largest whale in the world. Number 3, Mount Carton Provincial Park and Kushibukwak National Park are recognized dark sky preserved. At nighttime is just a celestial masterpiece. Number 4, I would say New Brunswick is a foodie destination. So you will be welcome with an abundance of flavors, with farm to table products. You will be able to taste authentic cuisine with its distinct histories and recipes. Just like try the fricot or the poutine râpé, experience a lobster roll from a local food truck, or fish and chips from a beachside bistro, or you may want to consider enjoying a picnic that you have assembled yourself with local produce from a farmer's market on one of the beaches in the nearby community. Then finish your day anywhere from an oyster bar to a French-inspired dish, and just don't forget to enjoy a craft beverage from one of the surrounding wineries, microbreweries, or distilleries along the way. Number 5, I would say wide open spaces and outdoor activities. You will be able to find a blend of the great outdoors, close to city life, and you will be able to experience stimulating outdoor activities such as canoeing, kayaking, hiking, biking, and many others. And just enjoy the breathtaking sceneries along your journey throughout New Brunswick.
Okay, fantastic. So now let's take a quick look at some of these landscapes and destinations that Flora spoken about in a quick video. Let's press play. Okay, so let's talk activities based on clients' different interests. What are New Brunswick's best adventure activities for those who are seeking a bit of outdoor adventure, a bit of adrenaline, a bit of activity?
So regarding activities, we have all kind that your clients will be able to enjoy, whether it is on the water or on the mainland, and for every comfort level. I'm just gonna give you a taste of the activities we have to offer. So I would say kayak the rocks at the famous Hooper Rocks, embark on the Zodiac or a tall ship from St. Andrews to spot the whales, learn how to crack a juicy lobster with Zodiac Bay Cruise, and enjoy a boat ride, enjoy a full day kayak tour in the Fundy Isles, savor the sea caves during an ocean floor culinary experience, spot the seals and the wildlife during a boat tour, just go fishing along the Miramichi River. So whether you are a seasoned fisherman or if you want to try it for the first time, these experiences are for everyone, regardless of experience level. Lace up your hiking boots and just hike our trails across the province and just enjoy the lookouts, or even enjoy a beach walk on New Brunswick beautiful coastline for an adventure with a llama or an alpaca by your side. Well, that was just a taste of what we have to offer in terms of activities.
Wow, visitors definitely aren't going to be getting bored in New Brunswick. So what about activities for people that really want to get under the skin of New Brunswick culture and heritage? Yeah, what kind of activities do you have there?
So, well, I would say experience the Acadian joie de vivre during the Acadian National Day on August 15th.
Mhm.
It is just contagious. So, the Acadian Tantama is a parade involving thousands of people with the simple goal of making a maximum amount of noise just to show our pride as an Acadian. And if you don't know what to use to make noise, just be creative. Empty bottle with macaroni to make homemade maracas, banging pots and pans with wooden spoon, and just go ahead and just make some noise.
Okay, amazing. And what about is that an annual event?
Yes.
It is. So are there any other annual events or festivals that agents might like to use in an itinerary?
Yeah, so we also have the Harvest Music Festival in September. It is the Atlantic Canada's premier music festival experience with 6 incredible days and over 150 performances across 20 stages located in the beautiful historic downtown Fredericton. You also have the Festival Inspire, which is an international traveling nonprofit street art festival with its hometown in Moncton. It's from May to August. We also have the Shediac Lobster Festival early in July. Shediac is the lobster capital of the world, and you won't want to miss to take a photo with the iconic giant lobster. But like all year round, we have many festivals around food, music, arts, culture, winter festivals as well. So there's always something happening in New Brunswick.
Okay, fantastic. And what about visitors that are coming to New Brunswick with children, traveling with children? Are there any particularly family-friendly activities that you want to highlight to agents?
Yeah, so I would definitely recommend our family-friendly trails in New Brunswick, such as the Fundy Trail Parkway, Fundy National Park, of the Mount Carden Provincial Park. We have so much to offer, and for every comfort level, you will also be able to enjoy the glamping, which is a mix of glamorous and camping in our provincial park and national parks, and just top it off with tales around campfire. The kids will love to jump on a powered tall ship from St. Andrews to spot the whales and the wildlife as well. It's always like thrilling for kids to see wild animals and ocean creatures up close and in person. And for that, you should come explore our zoo in Moncton or our aquarium, such as the Huntsman from the Discovery Aquarium in St. Andrews. But we also have the NB Aquarium and Marine Center in Chipagan on the Acadian shore. And we have so much more around the province, such as amusement park, water parks, river tubing, living museums, zip lines, etc. I mean, there is really something for every kids to enjoy New Brunswick.
Plenty to tire out the little ones then. Great. Okay. And what about in terms of accommodation? I know agents are always trying to seek out new hotel and resort options for their clients. Are you able to recommend any newly opened or soon to open accommodation options?
Yes, I would just mention a few of what's new 2023 that I have in mind. So in Edmundston, bordering Quebec, they plan to have like 23 chalet in the middle of the wood with like large windows to enjoy the nature and with trail access. They will have spa pods and fire pits. It should be part of our What's New in 2023. You also have the Hearst Lodge and Cabin, which is a cozy hiking getaway secluded in the Fundy Trail Parkway. So the buildings are nestled on the shore of the Big Salmon River, where visitor can just truly be one with nature. It should be open later this season. Then I will mention Old Church Cottage, which offers unique vacation cottages converted from old historical and decommissioned churches. So each cottage is designed and decorated as one of a kind. So there is one colonial style located at Boundary Creek, southern New Brunswick, and one Salmon River style located at Flatlands, northern New Brunswick. And that is just such a unique experience. And I hope one day you will be able to try it.
Okay, fantastic. Moving on to our last section of the webinar, which is kind of the way that Tourism New Brunswick is supporting the travel trade in the UK right now. First wanted to ask about marketing advice in that, do you have any for agents that are selling New Brunswick or or hopefully looking to sell New Brunswick in future?
So, well, I would just say that I would love to get the chance to do more destination trainings with you so that they can have a general overview of New Brunswick for those who doesn't know about our beautiful province. For the others, I would say that destination trainings will be great as a refresher or to discover what's new. After that, they will be our experts to sell our destination. They will be able to talk about our unique selling points to make the guests want to come to New Brunswick.
What about selling tips? Do you have any selling tips that could really help agents boost their New Brunswick's sales or get them kickstarted?
Well, I would say that if your clients are looking for authentic people, a blend of cultures, outdoor activities, breathtaking sceneries, and a warm welcoming, New Brunswick is the destination to sell. So to boost their New Brunswick sales, I would invite them to reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to do these destination trainings to do a general overview of the province, but also to keep you posted on what's new.
Okay, great. So in terms of what else is there to support agents about New Brunswick, apart from the destination trainings, how else are you supporting agents right now? Are you offering any booking incentives or competitions, fam trips or rewards, anything kind of, yeah, like that?
So I mentioned the destination training already. But
Yeah.
we also host travel agents on the ground through the Canada Specialist Program. We participate to the CSP webinar as well with Destination Canada and offer prizes to the agents. And also when partnering with tour operators, we also offer prizes during webinar session just to give them a taste of New Brunswick.
And final question, is there anything else that you think agents need to know right now about New Brunswick or about selling New Brunswick, how to sell it? Yeah, anything else they should have on their radar?
Well, other that we are thrilled to invite you and your clients to come to visit New Brunswick. No, I'm 100% confident that you'll be the best ambassador for New Brunswick. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Flora, for sharing all your insight today. Some fantastic tips in there, unique selling points, plenty of fact-filled information. So I'm sure viewers are going to take that away and apply that in their sales. So thank you to everyone who's tuned in as well. I hope you do find this useful. And don't forget to check out the Destination Canada Hub on teachingme.com for more educational Canadian content. So thanks again and take care.